Welcome back to the channel, guys. So if you may have been seeing on social media, or if you drove past the airport and have seen all these planes parked, you may wonder why they're all parked just like that. What's happening with them? So they're not just simply parked there, left, and okay, we don't have to worry about it when the flying resumes and jump back in and let's go on flying. While they're sitting on the parking spots on the airport, they are covered. Everything is covered and everything has to be checked. For example, you cover the engine so dirt or insects or anything doesn't go through them, so you're protecting the engine. So you also have some instruments outside of the airplane, such as a pitot tube. Now that needs to be covered because that's a crucial element of an aircraft, where it measures certain parameters for the aircraft, so readings, and gives it to the pilots on the instrument so they can read it, assess the information, and fly the aircraft on that. That also applies to the autopilot. So these pitot tubes can be blocked by small insects or flies or dirt. If they become blocked, they can send wrong readings to the pilot or the autopilot, which is the computer system, and that will cause the aircraft to not fly properly. So these need to be protected, or else, as well, other than giving wrong readings, they may be completely blocked and just give no readings at all. We don't want that, especially when flying in an aircraft. That is not a good thing to happen. So therefore, they need to be protected, checked constantly, to make sure that everything's working in order. Then you have the flaps, the wing ailerons, the rudder. All these things need to be checked. So you have all the time engineers and mechanics going and checking these airplanes, even though they're just sitting on the ground. So they check it from the outside. You have the landing gear as well that needs to be protected and always checked, where they also go into the aircraft, right, and move the controls, turn it on, turn it off, make sure everything's all right. Because think of it, it's like your car. If you say you go for 2 weeks holiday or a month, right, you leave your car. If you have a friend or something, you tell them, check on it every now and then, turn it on, get things warmed up. Because if you leave something for long, especially with the aircraft, things might go bad, and safety is first. So you need to keep checking everything to make sure it's safe for the passengers, and of course the airline wouldn't want anything happening to them, especially in this critical phase where flights are not resumed yet. So all this, of course, is going to cost airlines a lot, because to simply maintain an aircraft isn't an easy thing, especially if you're a big airline and you have many aircrafts, right? You have a lot of aircrafts to check. So when they do resume the flights, they're going to have to go through every single aircraft, and we hope they do, to check that it's up to standard and safe to fly. So it's not just chaos where it's like in a parking lot, you see a free spot, you take it, done, I'm parking my airplane here. It's all organized, and also that the planes are all related to that country's carrier. So there isn't any other airplanes, because as you know, overseas travel has not yet happened.
Yeah.
So also, the airplane is going to need to be checked and cleaned for the exterior of the airplane, because if there's dust, dirt, whatever, that affects the aerodynamic of the aircraft, where it produces more drag because it's not smooth. So they're all going to have to be cleaned, they're all going to have to be checked in order for it to be fly, because that will also save money regarding fuel, because the more drag you have, the more fuel is going to need to be used to push through the air, and therefore they need to clean every single aircraft. So imagine if you're a big airline and you have, say, over 100 aircraft, you're going to have to clean each one of them. And cleaning each one of them is not like your car either. It's very expensive because, it's huge. So that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or anything, please drop it down in the comments down below. Follow my socials, and till next time. Bye for now.
Oh, wait, what were you just talking about now before you paused though?